Hello, Ollie.
Hello, Ida.
It's so cool to see you so close from the arrival. You are arriving tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. I'm 150 miles away from Les Abedolon.
How does it?
Was at the moment there.
How does it feel?
Very little wind.
Yeah, and as you saw, it will be the same until the end almost. How does it feel to finish your first, to be so close to the finish line of your first Vendée Globe?
I'm actually not sure. It feels a little bit unreal. I always, I never really thought about too much, but today I really realized that tomorrow I will be finishing the Vendée Globe and I will be stepping off my boat and back onto land. So, no, I'm excited. I'm very happy, super happy, and ready to see Les Abedolon again.
we felt so sorry for you because I just remember quickly for the one who didn't follow your race enough, you worked for Hugo Boss for a while, so you know how is the channel in Les Abedolon when a Vendée boat arrives. You did so many things. You have a boat who already did the Vendée. I think you have Fabrice Amadeo's boat.
Romain Atanasio from the last Vendée Globe.
Yeah, and we felt so sorry for you because you had so many technical issues all the time. And now I was thinking you have no winds and you lost your head of spin Jennaker, and you are okay with that. You are not too sick of doing your Vendée and having light winds.
No, not at all. I think this is all part of the Vendée Globe. But now, yeah, it's the finish line is in sight, and I'm very much looking forward to being on land again tomorrow.
What's your, just 3 more questions and that's all, I promise, because I know you are busy. What's your the worst memory of this Vendée Globe so far?
I try to forget about the bad memories. I'm not sure. I mean, there were a couple of bad memories. I think the worst moment for me was when I was in a wind hole in the South Pacific for about 5 days with very little wind. That for me was the most difficult part of the whole race. And then I saw an iceberg very close by. That was very interesting and unique, but I don't want to be that close to an iceberg again in the future. So there were many memories, some of them bad, but most of them very positive.
What gave you the strength when it was like when you are so close to the iceberg? Where did you find the strength to don't get too anxious and be able to still sleep? Because I presume you were it was very strange to know you have growlers around and stuff and not so easy to sleep. How you could manage all that?
That's a good question. Well, I think sleep is a necessity. At some point, you just have to sleep. There is no way around it. And then, if it was easy, many people would sail the Vendée Globe. The Vendée Globe is difficult for a reason. And I think it's these moments that are very typical for a Vendée Globe, where you have to find this little bit of extra motivation to keep going.
And then what's the best memory then?
The best memory? Well, I think there are, one is leaving Les Abedolon in the channel on the start day. That was, very, very special, a very special day for me. Then during the race, I think it was passing Cape Horn. It was probably the most memorable experience. And then I hope that tomorrow I will create one more memory of finishing the Vendée Globe. And then with these 3 very positive memories, I'm a happy man.
We are all waiting for you. We can't wait to see you tomorrow. I hope tomorrow in Les Abedolon. What is the first thing you will like to do when you arrive tomorrow?
Well, I think the most important thing is to give my wife a hug. And see my dog again and see my family. I think that's the most important thing. And then it's eating something fresh, some good food. And then I think it's time for a shower, and then maybe a little nap in a bed that's not moving around. So yeah, I've got a couple of things to look forward to.
Okay, so we will let you dream about all that when you will be without wind for the next 24 hours. It's the worst. I know the lack of wind is the worst thing who can happen when we are racing. So good luck.
It's not easy. But to be fair, I always try and find the positives in every situation. I think now this very slow approach to Les Sables d'Olonne gives me time to mentally prepare a little bit for the arrival, because it is quite a shock from being alone on a boat for almost 100 days to being surrounded by people. So I now take this one day of trying to mentally prepare myself for the craziness tomorrow.
Listen, we will be all crazy, that's for sure. Thank you so much, Oliver. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ida.
Far winds and
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.